Hi, I'm Tim Millard, host of the Extras podcast, and just recently George Feltenstein came back on the podcast to talk about part 2 of the May Warner Archive Blu-ray releases. Now, if you may recall, we did a video before where we talked about the first 3 May releases, 2 films, Clash by Night and Border Incident, and then one Looney Tunes release called the Looney Tunes Collector's Choice Volume 1. So we're all waiting to see what would happen with the part 2 releases, and I'm very excited to say that there were 5 Blu-rays that we're going to go through real quickly here. And I'll just recap what George said in the podcast. You're always welcome to listen to the full podcast. I put the link in the description here in the video. But since these have not yet had pre-orders, this is just the announcement. We'll just go through them real quickly here. So first up is The Boy with Green Hair. The Boy with Green Hair is a 1948 RKO Technicolor drama starring Pat O'Brien, Robert Ryan, Barbara Hale, and Dean Stockwell as the Boy. Filmed in post-World War II, this is a message film about how people are treated differently and is really a call for tolerance. Now, this new Blu-ray is a 4K scan off of the original Technicolor camera negative, so it really looks and sounds terrific. The second film that was announced is The Courtship of Eddie's Father. The Courtship of Eddie's Father is a 1963 romantic comedy directed by the versatile Vincente Minnelli and stars Glenn Ford, Shirley Jones, Stella Stevens, and Ron Howard as the little boy Eddie. In this heartfelt story, Eddie tries his best to be a matchmaker for his widowed father, and Shirley Jones plays the next-door neighbor who is there through the various potential candidates. This Blu-ray is a 4K scan off of the original camera negative, and the film has never really had a proper 16:9 letterbox scan, so this is a major upgrade over previous releases. The next film that was announced is Hey There, It's Yogi Bear. Hey There, It's Yogi Bear is the first theatrical animated feature produced by Hanna-Barbera. It was released in 1964 and did very well when it was released, and it's been a fan favorite for years. So this Blu-ray is a 4K scan off of the original Technicolor camera negatives, so the animation really pops and it really looks great. The next film that was announced is King Solomon's Mines. Before there was Indiana Jones, there was Alan Quatermain and King Solomon's Mines. This 1950 adventure film was shot entirely in Africa and starred Stuart Granger, Richard Carlson, and Deborah Carr. I know there's a lot of excitement about this release. So this Blu-ray is a 4K scan off of the original Technicolor camera negatives, so it really looks and sounds terrific. The last film that was announced is Queen Christina. Queen Christina is a 1933 MGM classic, and it stars Greta Garbo in one of her most iconic roles as the 17th century Swedish queen. The film is directed by Ruben Mamoulian and co-stars Garbo's real-life romantic partner, John Gilbert. So this Blu-ray is a 4K scan off of the best available nitrate elements. This is a film from 1933, you have to remember, so it looks and sounds better than it has probably since it originally came out. So there you have the 5 additional Blu-rays that George Feltenstein revealed on the Extras podcast just the other day, for a total of 8 for the month of May. So that's a tremendous amount. It's a great sign for the future of what the Warner Archive is going to be doing here in this year. And I did want to leave you with a little tease. George mentioned 2 additional films that will be coming out on Blu-ray later this year. No street date, no month even, for when those will come out. But we have Land of Pharaohs starring Joan Collins, and then we have Helen of Troy. Those will both be coming out on Blu-ray soon. You can bet that we'll have information on the extras for those when those become available. I'll post pre-order links when they come available. There will also be some more artwork, I'm sure, that will be released as well as we get closer to the street date for these. So again, if you haven't yet seen the videos for the previous announcements, you can look for those here on our page. And be sure and subscribe. That way you'll get all the information anytime I post a new video or put up more pre-order links and information of that nature. Thanks for watching.